With the world at war, Kathryn Schroeder didn't want to sit at home. She was ready for action and wanted to do what many considered unthinkable for a woman. She decided to join the U.S. Marines.
For one thing, I always felt like the Marines were exclusive, and I'd never done anything exclusive in my life, so that appealed to me.
Schroeder recently shared her story with a group of local Marine reservists.
I kept talking about when they opened it up to women, I was going to enlist in the Marine Corps.
The year was 1943. Schroeder was 20 years old and living in Burton, Kansas. Most of the men were already away serving their country.
It was getting pretty quiet and lonely around our little town, so I decided to take the plunge.
Women had been allowed to volunteer for the Army, Navy, and Air Force, but not the Marine Corps. A small number of female Marines had served briefly during World War I, but the Corps had reverted back to an all-male force. Then, midway through World War II, military brass decided the Marines were using too many men for administrative and training work.
And something was done about it. No one doubted the essentiality of the work at home. At the same time, no one could doubt that a Marine who wasn't fighting was a wasted Marine. The solution to the riddle was a bombshell, the birth of the Marine Corps Women's Reserve. Born February 13, 1943, of necessity.
I enlisted on February 24th in 1943. I'm thrilled to death that I did it.
Schroeder was one of, if not the first Kansas woman to join the Marines during World War II. She was shipped off to New York for basic training, not knowing what to expect.
And believe me, it was a guinea pig sort of thing, because they didn't know what they were going to have to do with all the women who were joining. The men who were in charge of the classes and whatever, some of them really were enjoying themselves, but some of them resented us. And you knew right away which ones were on your side.
Schroeder was then deployed to North Carolina and later Florida to help train pilots. She operated a flight simulator called a Link Trainer.
And it was very interesting and very exciting. And I must say that always, all through this, I was treated very nicely by Marines. All the men, even those who resented us, were respectful and kind to us, and had to be, I guess.
Schroeder says she wasn't out to make any kind of social statement. Her mission was much bigger than that.
The whole country was at war, and everything hinged on what was happening all over the world.
These are the women of America who have picked up the gauntlet. Knowing full well that women have a stake in the world of tomorrow, the Lady Marines are lending a hand in the struggle of today.
This is our country, yours and mine. This is our war, and the victory too shall be ours. Here is your new fashion for victory, our women Marines.